When the filter weakens, what emerges is not random noise. Users across cultures, with no contact with one another, report remarkably consistent experiences. DMT users describe geometric tunnels, self-transforming architecture, and contact with autonomous entities. Psilocybin users report ego dissolution and a sense of unity with all things. These experiences are often described as more real than real, not dreamlike, but hyperreal, as though ordinary life is the faded copy. This consistency suggests something structured exists beyond the filter. The theory proposes layers. At shallow depths, personal unconscious material surfaces, fears, desires, unprocessed emotions. Deeper still, users encounter what appears to be architecture, geometric patterns, mathematical precision, the apparent scaffolding beneath perceived reality. Deeper yet, entities emerge. Intelligences that seem autonomous, sometimes helpful, sometimes indifferent, apparently aware of the visitor. At the deepest level, the self dissolves entirely, and what remains is undifferentiated awareness experiencing itself as everything simultaneously. These are not different drugs producing different effects. They are different depths of filter disruption revealing different layers of what was always there. The inconvenient return. Here lies the problem for any system built on control, consumption, and artificial scarcity. People return from these experiences saying things like, "Money doesn't matter. We are all the same thing. The competition is pointless. I felt more love than I knew existed. The system is a game and I don't want to play anymore." These realizations are catastrophic for an economy that requires perpetual dissatisfaction. Capitalism functions on wanting. Wanting more, wanting different, wanting what others have. A person who has experienced genuine unity, who has felt abundance beyond material accumulation, who has touched something that made status and wealth seem like children's games, that person becomes a poor consumer and a worse worker. They question hierarchies. They lose interest in climbing ladders. They become difficult to motivate with fear. The removal of tools. This may explain why substances used as sacred technology for thousands of years were criminalized within a single century. The stated reasons, addiction, danger, social harm, do not survive scrutiny. Alcohol, which demonstrably causes more damage, remains legal. The actual danger of psychedelics appears to be what they reveal, not what they do to the body. Alongside criminalization came the erasure of context. Indigenous traditions that knew how to use these tools safely, with preparation, intention, and integration, were systematically destroyed. What remains is recreational use without framework, powerful keys used to open random doors, or no doors at all. The toolbelt has been deliberately emptied. What remains? The substances still exist. The layers still exist. The filter can still be disrupted. But without context, without guidance, without framework, most users simply have a fun time or a scary trip and return to normal life unchanged. The technology works. The manual was burned. And perhaps that was the point. Those who find their way to deeper experiences, who return with genuine shifts in understanding, face a world that has no place for what they've seen. They are left holding knowledge they cannot use, awareness they cannot share without sounding insane, and a profound sense that the game everyone else is playing has no prize worth winning. The filter is thinning. The tools are re-emerging. The question is whether the framework can be rebuilt before the window closes again.